I have a question. How many of you guys used to have detailed plans before your trips? Hmm? Okay, here's Clenian, and today I'm gonna share with you some tips and tricks in order to avoid transform your dream to have a long-term travel in an unbelievable disaster instead of an amazing experience. Wherever you decide to go in this planet, before you splash out on the road, alone, in group, or in a couple, for 2 months, 6 months, 1 year or more, I think seems to be a good idea to think about of these points that I will show you based on my some mistakes in my travel experience and other fountains in the internet. So, point number one, plan your route, where you are going, what you are doing according your plan aspirations. Avoid to spend time and energy and try to find cool stops in your journey. Point number two, financial preparations is essential to think about money when we are talking about long-term travel. Have in mind expenses with food, attractions, accommodation, extras, insurance, and transports, and others. Save money, start saving money 1 year before. It's a good idea. Check what payment way you will adopt, cash, credit card, debit card, and remember, debit card and credit card will give you some fees. Point number three, go to the doctor and dentist 1 month or 2 months before your trip. Health is so expensive and you have to pay attention with COVID policies in the country that you are going. If vaccines and some tests, everything. Point number four, travel assistance or insurance. You have to pay attention about the cover in some special activities like dive, some cruise ships, if cover intensive care, some surgeries also. And point number five, your home. Yes, because no pets, no plants, and clean all the trash, clean the fridge, organize everything because the things will be easier when you come back. Okay. Point six, we are talking about accommodation. Yeah, your hotels. If you are in a traditional accommodation, some points are so important. For example, the size of the room, I think 18 meters square for a couple, it's enough. Less than this is not enough. Some amenities like breakfast, Wi-Fi, lift, safe box, gym, laundry, will be your life will be easier with these amenities. About the location, it's so important. Consider attractions around restaurants, subways, train stations, airport. Okay, the heating. If the room has heating and air conditioner, depending on the season that you are in this place. And so important aspects is are if the hotel is smoke free and noise free. Yeah, it's so important because, for example, if you are in Japan, the people used to smoke so much, and it's terrible to to breathe that smell from cigarettes. I definitely don't like. Point seven, luggage. Yes. So how many pieces we have to carry? Depends what kind of person you are, but you have to consider all the period you stay out. So in my case, one piece with 23 kilograms, one with 10, and one handbag. It's enough for me. My pillow is so important. Yeah, yeah, and it's necessary to carry a vacuum bag because the volume of the luggage will be smaller. So for winter clothes and pillow, vacuum bag it's a solution. Some medicines, some general medicines to diarrhea, fever, pain, and some specific medicines to diabetes, arterial hypertension, or what other kind of disease you have. One thermometer is so important because sometimes you need to refer how temperature you have to the doctor, for example. What kind of clothes? You have to consider the season, and in this case, in 6 months, probably you will have all the two seasons in this trip. So it's important to consider carry winter clothes and summer clothes or medium. Um, I think it's important to carry one piece of clothes if you are going to specific attractions like religious temples in order to respect the culture. Point 8, electronic devices. So don't forget your mobile phone and camera and accessories. Yeah, cables, extra batteries, chargers, um, power adapters. Yes, sometimes you have different adapters in different countries. So be prepared. I remember some in one of my experience, I forgot my charger, the charger of my camera. So imagine I had to buy other one there in abroad, and sometimes it's so expensive. And some important documents that you carry with you is an available passport, international driver license, and insurance, all your books, all your bookings in tours, in hotels, and in PDF and print. Okay. Point 9, try to maintain your routine as you in your home. Gym, health food, drink water, have some snacks, and laundry, good sleep. So you have to consider this because it's so important to be healthy. Imagine you are in a long-term travel and you acquire some disease. Sometimes some of them are unpredictable, but some of them is completely avoidable. And finally, point 10 is register this long-term travel and enjoy, and write some blog or write a diary, and uh, make some pause in your trip. For example, if you are traveling in a group or in a couple, I consider important to have some breaks and be alone sometimes, to go to some tour alone and have your personal time, is healthy too, because in long term, to be with the same guys 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So sometimes can be boring and tiring. Okay, so my last point is about register. When you back home, you can use a map like this with pins, pin map. Okay, I hope I'm helpful, and that's it. Thank you. Bye.